using Zoom to set up your tutoring sessions virtually. As you can see, I have my Zoom account open. I'm using my Mac, but you can also use the app on your iPad or iPhone or other device, and it's very, very simple to use. This is an example of what you'll see on your Mac. If you open it up and you see these different buttons, start with video. If I click on this, you will see me pop up right away, and I can join in with computer audio. My meeting obviously has begun, but I need to invite people. So I will go down to the bottom and choose the invite button. And here I can select contacts or email, but easiest would be to copy the URL or the invitation, and then I can paste it into an email and send whoever I need in that meeting that invitation. I also can manage my participants over here. You'll see me, the host, but once other people have joined the meeting, you'll see their names pop up as well, and you can mute yourself or also rename yourself. Sometimes your device will come up as the name, so maybe it'll say iPad. So I don't want to be named iPad, so I can change it to be whatever my name I wish to show. I can also click share, and on this I can share my desktop with the people that are in the meeting with me. Maybe I have a presentation I want to share with them or some video or photographs. I also can do the whiteboard feature, which is really neat. If you're doing something with math, our students can write out their work, and the tutor can also write on the same whiteboard interactively with each other. So those are great options to have. Additionally, we have a chat button where we can start a chat with people in the meeting if we want, and I can also record the session if I want to see what's going on and go back to it later. My stop video button can be, if I don't want to show my video myself on the meeting for some reason, I can click it and then you'll just see my name instead of the video, and I just unclick to show myself again. For the mute button, that I can click to mute out any audio on my end. So if there's a conversation in the background that I don't want heard, it's getting loud in the room and I need to mute it while someone is talking, I can click that and again just unclick it when I'm ready to have the sound come back. And when I'm done with my meeting, I just click end meeting. I'm going to end meeting for the all, and we're back to our original spot. The start with video icon also is the same, it's just obviously without the video, so I can hear myself and see and screen share, but I won't see myself there. Join will be if I'm joining a meeting that someone else set up, so I would put in their meeting ID that they shared with me, and I can join that way. And the schedule button is if I'm going to set up a meeting in the future, so I can change the topic name to whatever I'd like. So I'm going to call this tutoring session. I can change the start date. Let's say I want to do it tomorrow at 2 p.m. or 12 p.m. or 2 p.m., whatever time I want. And then I can set my time. Remember that the free session version of Zoom is only for 30 minutes, but I can do a paid version to get additional time. We've only done 30 minutes for our sessions, and that's been plenty of time. But I can set it for, let's say, 45 minutes. If I do that, it's not going to just keep going, and it's not going to automatically charge me, but it will give me a warning when my session is almost up at my 30-minute end if I want to purchase more for the paid version, or I can just stop my meeting at that time. Make sure for the time zone that you're selecting the correct time zone for yourself. Especially important to share what time zone each other is in if you're meeting with somebody that's not in the same location as you or same city or state. So if you're meeting with someone that's across the country, make sure that they know what the correct time is depending on the time change. Recurring meeting is a great feature to have because we can click this, and so that if I'm meeting every week at the same time, I can click it and I won't have to continue to send calendar invites or set up a new meeting every single time. It'll automatically default to on for video for the host and participant, but if for some reason you wanted to click to off, you could. Also, it will default to telephone and computer audio, and we always just leave it there. Password, we never choose a password, but it's an option in case you would like it. And then the calendar feature is really nice because it can send out a calendar invite. Some of our tutors have done this with our students, and they've gotten a chance to just go to their calendar each week and they can open up their meeting, click on the link, and it's good to go. They won't have to search their emails for a session ID or a link, so that's very handy. The share screen button is really just like the when we showed in start with video, where you can share your screen during the meeting that you've already opened. And then down at the bottom we have some other features. Meetings will show meetings that have already been set up for yourself that you've joined, that you will be joining. Contacts, I can add contacts if I'd like. And chats, I can start a new chat, which are all features that you can do during your actual meeting as well. So it's pretty easy to use and handy.